So let me start the session. So before starting the session, let me introduce myself. So myself, Rajsekhar, I have 12 plus years of experience in IT industry as well as in trainings. Even currently also I'm working professionally, just as a part-time, I'm teaching the classes. So here, before starting the session, let me share my screen. So first, here today we are concentrating main thing on one word that is main like Android. So maybe you are aware of this word Android. So majority of the people have some idea about this word Android. Why? Because this is in regular life now in our other records because majority of the people we are using the Android mobiles. So what you people know about this word Android? After that, I'll tell you definition in simple words. So do people know something about this Android? Anything? Not I'm not asking the exact definition, but
Uh,
just I'm asking.
it's a software development toolkit where
Yeah,
we can build the mobile application.
exactly. So it is a development environment. Any other? So let me come here. So first of all, this is an operating system. So it is operating system. Then it is open source. So third one is what you said, that is development environment. So it is development environment. And the last, that is Linux kernel. So these four words will form the definition of the Android. So Android is an operating system. It is an open source. Using this, we can build apps. So previously, it was only for mobile, but nowadays, many mobile, tab, TV, watch, and a lot of other electronic gadgets. So nowadays, we are building the apps. Right? So this is about like last one, Linux kernel. So the Linux kernel is means our Android applications will run on top of this Linux kernel. So what is the meaning of here the Linux kernel? So Linux kernel, this is operating system is built on top of the Linux. So that's why this applications will be run on the top of the Linux kernel. But this is the first level of security for our Android application. But how that first level of security will provide, so that we will see while we are discussing about the architecture of the Android. So there we can see the program with the diagram. We will see the example of that. Right. Now we'll see each word here detail. What is operating system? So the operating system is nothing but it is the middleware or bridge between two things. One is the software, middleware between software and hardware. So, like let us say how now you are able to see my screen and you are able to listen my voice as well. Those because of the combination of software and hardware, right? Because how you are getting my voice, it's speakers. Speaker is an hardware. To whatever I'm speaking here, the software is converting that into that format and it is sending to you, then it is converting that. So that kind of things it will be using, that is combination. Like this is so here example, like in general example of operating system is Windows, Linux, Mac, Solaris, Ubuntu. There are many. So, but those all are for the sorry laptops and desktop. But in our case, it is a mobile platform. Right here, the two as of now in the market, there are two things I said. One is Android, and other is iOS. But here we are learning this first one, that is Android. Right. So the next is the open source. Open source means it is freely available. So what is freely? So freely available. What is freely available? So here I want to discuss this word as a stakeholder wise. So there are different stakeholders. Like one is the end user. So we all are the end users who are using the Android devices. We all are the end users. For the end users, so for the end users, 99.9% of apps are the free. So we are not paying anything for the apps, and also we are getting many updates, OS updates, and latest updates, latest features, and everything with free of cost. So that is for end user perspective. In case if you are a developer, so what is the benefit? If in case if you are a developer, so here you will get the development environment with free of cost. Dev environment is the free of cost. To develop this application, whatever the development environment we are using, we could not pay anything to the development cost, and also it will be there is a huge community is there. So that is here now. That is the developer.android.com is the main here. So this is the developer.android.com. This is an official website for the Android. In this here, we'll get everything from starting to ending, from scratch development to till the production level, everything will get updates from here. So this is a huge community. In case if you have any questions and all, you can ask there. We'll get the solution for that here. So that is a huge community. Then last, in case if you are a manufacturer, so mobile manufacturer, in case if you are a manufacturer, so what is the benefit? So for you, it is operating system, mobile operating, like operating system, Android operating system, you are getting as a free of cost. So because of that is the reason here every manufacturer has a different views. Let us say, for example, today I have bought one Samsung mobile with Android 14. So you also buy the same with Android 14, but in Vivo or MI, like another manufacturer. So both are version, means software version wise same. In let us say hardware also same, but looking wise both are different in display. Once you open any apps or something, because every manufacturer has customized as per their requirement. So that is the main thing. That is the reason it is an open source. The manufacturer benefit here, getting the manufacturer benefit. That is fine. Dev environment already we covered on the above. And Linux environment, as of now, you can remember only one thing, that is the first level of security for our application. So next things we'll discuss later. First level of security for our Android application. So apps, first level of security for the apps that you can remember as of now. Right. This is the definition. Then next here, I have a question for you people. Why you are learning this course? Why you are learning this course?
Uh, because want to develop the Android application from the scratch level.
Okay, so to develop apps. So next one more person. So okay, this is yeah. So regarding want to explain one concept on Kotlin programming helps into logic. Okay, understanding. A query regarding this. I want to just okay. Okay, so then wait for a few minutes. I'll come to that. Okay, I come to your question. So what Anita is saying that so you are want to develop an application. You know. So normally what happens the majority of the cases like different people will come and a different platforms like someone is looking for the job, someone is like developing their own application like lot of features it will come. So the main concern here everyone has come for the job. Like first main concept is for the job. So, but only if it is in a job perspective, so this is well and good. But in case if it is apart from means only job means why can't you this? Why do you not go for the other technologies also? Means whatever the technologies are available in the market, so there you will have the opportunities in every technology. So salaries wise, everything is almost equal to every technology. But here now I have a question like in case if I have developed like let us say apart from the job here we have few benefits that is you can develop your own applications. I have to develop my own applications. So if I post those applications in a Play Store, from there I can get some revenue from those applications. Like through ads, I'll earn means this is the second way of income from this particular. Next is it is you can work as a freelancer also. Like here you will get more freelancer opportunities because in a Play Store, if you see Play Store, there are billions of applications are available, but all are those applications are not uploaded by the developer. Some of like I have interest to upload the application, but I don't know Android. Then what happens? Like I'll approach someone, some company with small concept. So the company says that to develop this application, if it is 1 lakh, then if I go as a freelancer, so they can develop such application in 1 lakh, sorry, in a 20,000 or 30,000 like that. So that's the reason a lot of freelancer opportunities also here we will get means apart from the job, here we have some other income sources with this course. So that is the main motto of this course you have to learn, right? But here now, let us say, what are the benefits with this course? I'll tell you after this, then I come back to the Satya's question. So means what the things I'm providing from my side this course. Like we are discussing this course with Android version 14. This is the latest version of Android. So that with that we are discussing it. So the language Kotlin and for design we will use Excel. For logic we are using the Kotlin and for the design we are using an XML. Then after that, so I'll share you one PDF file. So this PDF will contain the theoretical as well as the programmatical examples. And also whatever the programs we will discuss here at class, I'll upload in one drive. I'll share that live link. From there, immediately you can get the code, whatever it is. And also, end of the each session, you will get the recording of the class so that If you want to listen again, you can go through that videos there. And so whatever the programs here we are discussing on this particular program is important for real-time exam, real-time scenarios. I'll explain how that particular topic will use like a topic called ABC. Like let us say maybe you have knowledge on Android, I don't know. That's why just I'm saying an example topic ABC. So, but a particular topic ABC is important for interview as well as the real time. So I'll explain you some examples like how to use that in the real time and what is the background of that, how, why we need that, like each and every we'll discuss in detail of that. Also, each and every program, also while writing each and every program, I'll create in front of you and I'll write with example like this in detail of example, I write like that. And next, end of the each session, I'll give some tasks. So if you practice those tasks, so definitely you will practice along with the classroom examples, PDF plus this. If you practice each and every, then definitely you will have the easily can manage in industry with 2 years of experience. That means that type of this cycle. And whenever we are discussing the advanced programs, that is web services, okay, that is main important because to create a dynamic application, we'll use the web services. There, I'll create one sample project. Okay, there I'll create one sample project. In this, how the project will go in a industry in this fashion, I'll include 10 to 12 different topics into this single project, like registration, login, and after that, some personalized data. These are the data from server side. After that, session management, then validations, then some kind of animation and splash screen. Like these kind of some of the things I'll include on the particular project so that it will give an real time. So from there, what I did, in case if it is a similar way, the real time project also will go so that there you can understand that and you can go next step on top of that. Right, those are the things I'll include here in here. And also, if you are searching for a job, some sample resume I give you. Yes, if you want to modify that, you can modify. Means I'll give the suggestions so that you can go and apply. And interview point of questions also, I'll explain you. Interview point of questions. And also, uh, if any job references is going on my known contacts, definitely I'll tell you. Because in my company also, all Android developers are my students. Like that, if I have my place, I'll take from my students and also in my known contacts because a lot of students in a different companies, if they have any requirements, they definitely ask me so that I'll refer on those specific areas. So that is the one thing. And apart from this, the next step here, I use AI tools to build some application. But this I won't tell you initial days. After at least 50 to 60% of course has done, there onwards, I'll show you like how to use the AI tools to develop this code. Means if you know basics, then only you can work on AI tools so that easily you can build like whatever the program. If you are spending half an hour to write that program, by using the AI tool, you can write in 5 to 10 minutes. Like that, those using AI tools, some of the things I'll explain here. So this is the course we will cover. Like already you seen, I hope you already seen the course content. So the course content will include a lot of advanced topics. If you know Android, I can tell you. Like I think Satya have no some idea about this. Anita, you have any idea about this sample? Like topics
Uh,
wise?
just a overview.
Yeah. So then it will be okay. So then I tell you. So what are the things we'll cover here? The detailed course content we'll discuss later. But now I'll tell you web services, Firebase, material design, retrofit, recycler view, Boli, MVVM architecture, MVC architecture, and how to upload the apps into Play Store, how to add the advertisements to your application, and room database. So these all are the advanced topics which are running on an industry. So those all are the advanced things with examples, like even web services also with real APIs. I have for the class purpose only, I have created few APIs. So that real-time APIs only will work on here. Right. Hope this course wise, content wise, it is clear. Or have any questions on the course content? Satya, now we can go with your question, I think.
Yes, is this is live course or recording classes? You guys have provided to
Live,
course.
live course.
What time it will?
Every day it's 9 p.m. IST. I think you are in India only or somewhere.
No, India one.
Yeah, 9 p.m.
Okay.
9 to 10 p.m. Every day it is 1 hour session. But initial 3 to 4 days, I'll spend 30 to 40 minutes because some people will come and some people will jump like that. That's the reason. Initially, I'll go with the 30 to 40 minutes. Once the batch has confirmed, we'll spend exactly the 1 hour session.
Okay. I attended several demo classes here. All are explaining this only. But I just want to know the any concept would you like to explain? Like loops or exception handlings like that. Any one concept?
Yeah. See, here, let us go with some example. But in our case here, we don't have any exception handlings in this because this is the null safety. Automatically, it will handle this. Let us go with the small any of the example. Let I'm opening one further project. So this one of the example just now I had discussed in 8 to 9 p.m. class. So this is like any application, like normally every application will contain more than one page, right? So what is my intention here? I want to move from first page to second page. So if I want to move from first page to second page, so I will use here the concept called intent. So for the intent here now, so this is the first page. Normally in a first page, like I'm writing here, respect to intent. Like first of all, this is the XML here. I'm designing the XML page by using one of the layout called linear layout. So on the linear layout here, I have taken one button and also I want to transfer some data. This is another purpose, just what for your case, I'm explaining only how to move from first page to second. So for that here, I have created one button. So normally button will contains the height and width and some ID is to identify or you want to give the listener and also of the text. So what is the text it is displaying? Move to second. and I want to create some space around that button. So I have given the margin. Then after the respective, this is the XML. So in this code, I want to add some event or listener for this particular button. I'm switching into the main activity here. This means this is the KOTLIN. So in this KOTLIN, so also in my perspective, like here I'm using each and every program with the data binding because we are using in a real time as a data binding concept only. That's why I'm using here that's data binding. So for that case, normally this line, the first line, and till this, the code will be generated automatically while creating the project. So what is the meaning of this here? So this activity, whatever the space it is displaying in our terminology, here we will call as an activity. So here the main activity, this is the main activity. First, it will create default as a main activity. So this main activity, and after that it is colon. Colon means it should be extended or inherits. But in this particular case, based on the situation, this will be decided here, KOTLIN will be decided here because a lot of meanings are here. So that based on situation, it will decide either it is inherits or it will be the implements. Like here, in case if it is implements. So implements activity, forget about this app compact. App compact is the one type of activity. So forget about that, but it is extending an activity. So the activity has total 7 methods in our Android. So on the first method is called onCreate. So in this onCreate, KOTLIN here, KOTLIN file does not have any user interface. So that's why here we are mapping that KOTLIN class with the XML file. Whatever the XML here we have created, see. Data binding util dot set content view. Here we are mapping this with here. So here, this is only new versions of Android Studio is supporting these lines. If I explain now, it will be confusing. That's why I'm not explaining and I'm removing that line. This and this lines is, in case if you have in the older version of Android Studio, those lines cannot be generated on your system. That's why I have removed now for the time. Then after that, whenever we are writing this binding dot here, means this is what happens here when we declare here binding dot main activity, that XML and this KOTLIN both will be tightly coupled here. So that what happens here, it cannot access the outside other resources. Like in this project, I have activity underscore second XML, another XML. But here I cannot access, like let us say here, for example, you can see only whatever I have in this respective. So these 4 are this. So those only I'm able to access. Let us say, for example, without data binding, I can use like where I'm declaring here button. So where BT colon. So that is as a button, I'm declaring first step. So button means, for example, I want to give without data binding, I can give the listener for that button also. In case if I give that, so what happens here, BT dot. So whenever I want to access here, now we can see here. See, I can, BT button equal to find view by ID. While I'm finding here, R dot ID dot, here you can see. So I can access apart from this class, whatever the other elements also I can access here, which are in the second class, third class, whatever that also, like here, whatever the other things we have, means in a second activity, third XML, like that we can access. So that what happens whenever we use the data binding, mainly here it will avoid the null pointers, null safety exceptions. It could not avoid here. So that's why we are using the data binding in a real time. Right here, data binding dot set on click listener. For the button, I'm clicking here the one type of listener, that is the set on click. While you are clicking, we have to perform something action. So here normally it has the return type as a view, but in this it is like as a framework. cannot give the return values here. Automatically will call internally. And here I'm writing the intent. So just I'm writing one small syntax or intent where intent. So this is a declaration. So variable here we can declare two types. Either you can declare where or val, anything like where is the latest, val is the folder, like you can define in its format. Then after intent. So from here, this is the first one is the syntax is here. First one is the context. Context means which refer here our superclass. This is the this generate main activity. Like this also we can define in many ways. Like sometimes this iterate class name, sometimes get activity, context, lot of ways we can define that. So that in entire of ways. From here, my target class is the second. I want to move from here to the second. So second : class dot Java. So we are using Kotlin. Why Java? There is a main reason here. Like first class could be Kotlin, second class could be Java also. Your program will execute without any exception. So that's why here it is the : class Java here. Then from here we are saying that start active, so that it can start that particular activity. This means here when I'm clicking the first button here, that should be open in a second. Like just now, I think I have run that program. Maybe I have in my mobile that program. No, I have uninstalled that. So in case if I run this program, you'll see that output also in my mobile. Just let me, this is my mobile here. So directly I'll run the whatever the programs we'll discuss, right, that I can directly run on my mobile. So I'll show you the output here itself. Just a minute it will run. So here we can able to see we can move from first page to second page like that. So in every session, like here, already I explained whatever the code written, but whatever the lines here I'm writing, right? Normally I write in front of you with explanation. I'll write each and every line by line. I'll write in front of you people only.
Okay.
So in this way, each and every class also I can go in this way only. Like, see, normally it will take 45 days of duration, means 45 hours, 45 to 50 hours I need to complete the course. So sometimes what happens, some of the student mentality, they are slow. It will take 50 to 55 hours also it takes, but I'll conclude that each and every session also, I'll expect interactive session with the students. If you have any questions, either you can ask immediately there, and end of the session, I'll clarify the questions to the students. Even I started my teaching career like almost a long time. Still the first batch, second batch people also, they are in touch with me, like regarding any, like just now I told now any references in previous training like that. Maybe the next some of the new features as came. Like they are working, but they don't know that technically those stuff is right. They'll ask such questions also. In the cases also, I'll guide them.
Do we have classes on weekends also?
Weekends means we have on Saturdays.
Is it like afternoon or a night itself?
Same time.
Okay.
Normally, a majority of the Saturdays, like majority of the people will join. Sometimes, maybe in any one of the Saturdays, maybe if I stuck somewhere like that, cases will cancel. But majority of the Saturdays we have a classes.
Thank you.
Any other questions? It's running application.
Do you also include like latest technologies, like as I've seen in the browser, that is Jetpack Compose?
Yeah, that I think already I told it. Just a minute, let me open the course content document so that you will get a clarity. with the documentation. So this is first one. It is the basic introduction. Then after that, versions. There are many versions, right? The versions. After that, architecture. So after the architecture, installation. After installation, then first program, how to create the program. Then layouts to design the UI layouts. There we will discuss about the XML. So then common components like button, checkbox, sequence, rating bar, and how to create the forms. So the forms here will discuss. Then components are highlighted. These components are very important. So those components here one by one we'll discuss. Then after that, we'll deal with the arrays by using the arrays. Like I want to display the multiple data in a single place, like our contacts, menus, drop-down menu, like search. So such kind of things. Then after that, how to get IMEI, SMS, call, send email, how to check the connectivity, and Bluetooth. Bluetooth is also now of important because a lot of IoTs we are connecting. So that also, like intent just now I told, like moving from one page to the page. Right? Then after that, dialogues, like confirmation dialogues and all. So then service background process, content provider, like how to access the data. Like let us say we can take example as our this application, WhatsApp application. WhatsApp application is accessing all contacts data, right? So such kind of data, how we are accessing that. Then web services. This web services is built. Without this knowledge, we cannot hear JSON, retrofit, volley. So then data binding, fragments, SQLite room database, material design, then Firebase. So after that, Google Maps, animations, add more background, Play Store, then design patterns like that is a MVVM architecture, MVC architecture. So Jetpack Compose and Postman collection, Postman, GitLab, coroutines, Compose, Flow, Clean architecture, AI tools. So these are other things we'll discuss in detail each and every. Right.
Okay.
So Satya, you have any other questions?
Like I had a question. Why earlier for Android it was Java only. Now it has become Kotlin. So why they've moved it to Kotlin? Is there any advantage of using a Kotlin as a backend? Or can you please explain that?
Yeah, so we have a lot of benefits compared to nowadays Java. So three to not three, 5 years back, like around 2019 or 20, the Java Oracle has purchased the complete Java. From there onwards, slowly it is becoming paid version. So means all of the Java we cannot use the first one. Like after that, slowly it is migrating that. After that, this in 2017 itself, so Kotlin, Google also officially announced that like Java, Kotlin also you can use for the development activity. That is announced that. Then after that, in a 2 to 3 years of gap, so this Kotlin has introduced like more than Java. It has introduced all the features. Like for example, uh, you know about knowledge on CoreJava and Advanced Java, right? So one program I want to write in a CoreJava, so it will take 100 lines of code. Same program I'll write in Advanced Java like Spring or Spring Boot. So that will I can finish that program in 40 to 50 lines of code. Means the Kotlin is the almost we can say has the framework. not a core concept. Like it is, we are using the core concept only, but the syntaxes and all, it should be the framework, like framework syntaxes, so that it will reduce the code. Whenever it is to reduce the code, automatically the performance will be increased. So that is the one benefit. Also, here we don't have any exceptions. All should be internally, it will handle that null point, null safety. So all null safety exceptions it will handle. This is the null safety language. So these are the main features. Like these, we have other also. Compared to Java, it is lightweight. Also, it is platform independent. It is robust, like almost those Java features. But apart from that, these are all the extra things it is. That's the reason mainly we are using this language. Also, the next one, like last page, we have Jetpack Compose. So that is the next level of our development. Maybe that will trigger in the next 1 to 2 years. As of now, normally the people are not using, but for that, Java cannot support that much of flexibility. But Kotlin is supporting, like maybe you have idea about the Flutter. Flutter using the dot language without, like, means there on that concept, there is no XML. In Kotlin file itself, directly we can write the UI concept as well as this. So that what happens, instead of calling the Kotlin file and creating the design, it will take time, but that will be more faster compared to this. That is the next version. So that may be launched after 1 or 2 years. As of now in India, no one has not using, but in US, some of the companies they are starting that. Maybe after
Hello.
they are getting my voice right. So for that reason, also every company when they are starting new projects, they are starting with the Kotlin only.
Okay. Can we do we have the option to convert? For example, if the old project structure, if it is in a Java extension,
Yes, yes, we can
uh,
convert from Java to Kotlin. We can convert, but reverse it is not there as of now.
okay. So you will be teaching the live real-time application scenario based on, if as you just now you have showed regarding Bluetooth and all, right? So you will
Yes.
be uh, showing the implementation of that application, like a sample Bluetooth application, right?
Yeah, Bluetooth application means how to connect with the Bluetooth devices. From there,
Yes.
like I want to connect one third-party Bluetooth device, IoT device. So from there, how the communication is happening. So that depends on the third party. Like till that, how to connectivity, how to get that, I'll show you till that level. Because if I want to connect, if I want to do the next level, I need that IoT protocol.
Okay.
So, but till that protocol, how to connect that way, I'll show you. From there, you can elaborate that thing. That will be easy. That you can.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Right. Hope everything is clear, right? So then, Satya, you are clear? I have any questions?
You'll go step by step, right?
Yeah, step by step.
Okay.
Means
Yeah.
step by step means not in this order. Whatever I shown like document, right? I don't go in this order. In a flow, I go one by one. In between of every week or 10 days, we will go through this. Okay, this done, these are pending. Like that, we'll go through and we'll complete each and every. So,
Okay, sir. Yeah.
okay.
Thank
Satish, you have any other questions? Okay, I think it is clear. So we will meet again tomorrow 9 p.m. Thank you.
you. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Bye.